What is going on, API Explorers, and welcome back to the channel. We are glad to have you. Today we're going to talk a little bit about KVCore and MailChimp and how you could use the easy button. And by easy button, I mean API Nation's platform integration. This is a really cool, easy, and simple tool to use, and we're going to show you how to do that today. So stay tuned. So let's get started. We're going to head off to Google and we're going to go ahead and search API Nation. Now, API Nation is a really cool platform integration tool that connects world's applications like your real estate software. So we're going to go ahead and click sign in. And then once we're signed in, let's go to the search apps bar here and type in KVCore. Now, KVCore application is a real estate CRM solution that you can leverage to really kind of power your entire real estate business, whether it's generating leads or managing your leads you've already generated. It's a super powerful solution that gives you the control to really market and automate and control your day-to-day business. Now, today we're going to be talking a little bit about KVCore and MailChimp. MailChimp is an email marketing solution that you can leverage to really kind of empower your creativeness. And what I mean by that is you can send newsletters, you can send campaigns and get people set up on all sorts of kind of email automation and marketing campaigns or newsletters. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the integration labeled MailChimp campaign activity post note to KVCore. Basically what this is going to enable you to do as a user is say anytime an email is clicked or opened, go ahead and add that particular activity, including the date and time of which that event happened, into my KVCore. So we'll be able to go into KVCore and we'll be able to map this. Now, one really cool thing about APINation.com is that they have a automated mapping feature. And what I mean by automated is in some cases when you're going to start your mapping, whether it be on other solutions, you really have to kind of plug in match values together, right? So you got to match first name to first name, last name to last name, email to email, and it can be super cumbersome. So with API Nation, some of that can be automated in particular instances. Not always, but in particular instances, it can be automated if their system is able to recognize that the query parameters or parameters coming in from a URL endpoint match the mapping fields in which the application you're sending that data to. So we're going to go ahead and select activity from here. We'll select something like email opened, and then we'll select our campaign. And then $15 a month gets you the sync. That's actually really cheap because you're not paying for things like, hey, I accidentally ran 1,000 of this task or these automations. You're just simply paying to have that workflow connected, right? So we'll go ahead and click on subscribe. Now, once you do this, it's going to take you to the final step in setting this up. So you'll be able to give this workflow a name. You'll also be able to add filters as well as add the note, right? So a moment ago, this is email opened. So if you click the add button there, you'll be able to see some of your fields or your values of which you could select from. So I could say activity, put that activity type as the note title. You can then also give it details, right? And this can be a mix and match of values that are pulled in from the activity as well as manually inputted values. So I could say something like this user, and then you could put open email on, and then you could also do like the date and time if that is passed through, right? So email sent. Let's see what other values we have. They got the addresses, the phone numbers, subscriber URL. So it doesn't look like the time of the event comes in from MailChimp, but you could easily go ahead and, here we go, activity timestamp. That's exactly what I was looking for. And then you can see you don't need first name, last name, but you will use the email address so that it updates that contact. And then you're actually all done, right? That is the whole solution. You'll scroll back up to the top and you'll click Activate Sync. And then anytime somebody gets added to that campaign and performs one of those activities, it'll then go ahead and post a note to the contacts timeline in your KVCore. If you found this video useful, like always, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button. And then don't forget to turn on those bell notifications to be alerted on new cool content that I drop daily, like this one that you just watched. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. API Explorer out.